Hey, what is up guys, FriendsTechsTV here. I do apologize for being too late to release this video for you guys, as I just got really so busy, and I'm a hands-on dad and had to like take care of my little one. But anyways, let's get right into what this video is intended for. So as I promised you guys, I will show you how to install and make it work to get a stable dual space on your phone with this virtual machine, which is an Android machine that should run most of the apps that you'll be needing for your everyday usage and all that, and with gaming as well. So this dual space is a modded version that I made for you. So what I have here are the files that we will be needing for this. So let me delete this folder, or let me make sure I have the right files for this. So I'm gonna compress this and make a zip file for it, so I won't be missing any of the files that we need here. So we got like 8 files in here, so let me just check the one that I just compressed. Alright, I'm gonna delete the old version of that. Let me just rename this properly so it would appear exactly as what you will be downloading from this video. And I'll link this file guys in the description below, so make sure to check on that. And of course, just a reminder, make sure to watch this video fully from start till finish, because there are some special well, not special, but there are some specific instructions or things that you need to do in order for this to work fine. Alright, so I'm gonna delete this one here. Okay, so assuming that you have downloaded the file, so just locate the file, of course, and then you can, if it's on your download folder, you can move that to the root location of your internal storage, so it would be easier for you to locate the files later on. So anyway, so just select the one that you just downloaded. This is the exact name of it. That's 0 dsmod version 2.zip. so just extract that. Alright, and of course you should see the files right on top of the folders list when you go to your internal storage, just like that. So I really intended to put put 0 in front of the file name, so it will go that way and easier to locate later on. So while your files are ready, I'm just gonna show you first my applications here. So as you can see, my main app here for dual space is here. So I actually replaced the icon to just a transparent one for the purpose of when you make shortcuts for it, it'll just show us normal icons on your home page. Although you would know that it's coming from your dual space app, because if you notice, the names of the apps here has this plus sign right next to it. So definitely it's just how it is. And just to give you an idea guys what the files are for, so this one here, I included that because if you guys have installed dual space beforehand, I would suggest you uninstall that using this one. Or if you have used dual space before and it did not work, just to make sure it's not gonna create some conflicts with the new installation that we'll be doing. So you can actually just reinstall it and then uninstall it with this one, which I'll be showing you later on. Okay, that's the numbered 0 file here, the Uninstaller Pro that we will be using for that. So file 1 is the DualSpace mod 1, which we'll be installing first, and then later on we will be overriding that with the number 2 file here. And then number 3, guys, is a split APK installer app. I included this one just for us to be able to install any applications that is not available from Play Store into our DualSpace environment, like Netflix, which I'll be showing you again later on. Okay, and the rest of the files here are just applications that we'll be needing. And so let's get into it. All right, this will be the part 1 of this video series, guys. So if you notice, I have DualSpace and also this Android virtual machine here, because not all applications runs on DualSpace, as you know, right? So we're just gonna be using DualSpace for the applications that you want access quicker or something like that. So if you notice my apps here, so these are usual apps, or everyday apps that you'll be using and all that. And again, some apps does not work on DualSpace, so make sure not to force install Google Chrome. What else? I'll try to recall later. Okay, but the most of them are those that are known to not work with DualSpace that we just need to avoid. So I have here the virtual machine as well, which I will be showing you in the next video series on how to set up well, so it will work totally fine. All right, so as you can see, all the applications that is showing right here on my screen are working fine. All right, so let me just close that for now. All right, okay, so right now I will uninstall DualSpace. My DualSpace is hidden here, and all the other applications that we need, just to make sure that we are going to simulate the whole process for you guys. And then from start to finish and all that. Okay, now as I mentioned a while ago, the first file will be the Uninstaller Pro, and well, let me just install that, even though I have already this one installed. So just to show you guys all the steps needed here, so I'm going to install this one to overwrite the previous one installed here. I'm going to open it, and again, as a reminder, before using this or before installing this, to make sure that if you have used DualSpace before, you can actually reinstall it and then uninstall it using this, because I find it really helpful to eliminate errors, rather than just uninstalling it directly and then reinstalling back the modded version of DualSpace here. Anyway, that's it. I have here DualSpace, so I'm going to choose that, and I'm going to uninstall it just like that. Okay, so I'm going to run this one here as well, clean all the tasks. Alright, just do whatever I'm doing right now here, so it would help you with that as well. Just copy whatever I'm doing here. Okay, alright, once that's done, as you can see, everything's related to that DualSpace app is no longer here. And I would suggest as well, guys, that you restart your phone in that process. Okay, right now I'm doing a screen recording, so it's kind of really annoying to do here because sometimes it will not let me. Anyway, so assuming that you have already restarted your phone, now we start with the next file, which is the DualSpace Mod 1 app. So I'm going to install this now and then open it. Okay, make sure to take care of the permissions request first, okay, at the bottom. So allow everything here, allow everything, and allow all the time for the location service. That should be really helpful there, especially for maps. And here, okay, now the password here, guys, check the description of this video as well, because I'll be putting it in there so you won't miss that. But if you can see this, it's just Renstags TV, my channel name, with the year 2021. Say okay, and you will be routed to this page. So just press start. So just let it do its thing to show you what to do, something like that. Alright, just waiting for it. Okay, tap the Play Store icon and wait until all the icons here will show its icon images. Okay, and then after that, make sure to delete all of them, because we are going to start fresh. Alright, just like that. And then now you can start logging into your accounts, which you can actually log in later or add accounts later. That shouldn't be a problem here anyway. So just make sure you log into your account, or if you want to do all of them right away, that would be fine. So just need to close and reopen this here. Sometimes it just really takes a little bit longer for the first time to launch Play Store and sign in. So you can just close and reopen it if it's still taking so much time for it to load, and try again until you will see the login page, just like that. Alright, now I'm gonna log in here really quick. Alright, getting a text message now for the code. Okay, logging in. You will also be getting this network disabled prompts, so just disregard that for now. And again, for the first time to launch Play Store, even after logging in, sometimes it really takes time for it to load. So if it's taking so much time or longer, just close, reopen it, and you should have that working fine. Okay, so if in any case that it's not loading yet on your end, guys, here's what you can do. Okay, let me close this one. Just go here to settings, apps, apps and then search for dual space, and then force stop it, go to storage and clear cache. So don't clear the data, just the cache, okay? And once that's done, go out from the settings, go back, and then go here under users and accounts, and then delete the one that's for the dual space thing. All right, and then close everything out, then relaunch Play Store. Just give permission to it to log in if it's prompting you that. And again, it should be working fine. If it's also taking time again, just close and reopen. That's just all you need to do. Or you can restart actually the phone after doing the clear cache and removing the account thing. It's just that on my end right now, I'm trying my best to avoid that process because it may disconnect or stop my recording here. So let me try this again. So the same thing. So if it's already working on your end, you don't really need to do this. I'm just doing this on my end because I can't just restart that easily. Okay. Alright, so make sure that it's connecting to the server. We're just scrolling down, and make sure you'll be getting to the bottom part of it without any loading issues or something like that. Alright, so there, everything is loading up and it's not giving any server connections error or something like that. And then right now, once it's loading fine and all that, you can start downloading your applications on my end. So I'm gonna start downloading the ones that I'll be using here. And these ones also are known to be working just fine. For Google Maps, we have that later on separated for the fix. Gmail as well. Right here, we're gonna need YouTube. What else here? Gonna try Studio. Alright, and I'm gonna wait for these files to get installed, or these apps to get installed here. And just go check on it. And then we'll test this out. Alright, I'm just gonna close out everything. Now I'm gonna launch YouTube app and see if this works just fine. So right now, guys, you will be seeing these ads, but later on we'll remove that, of course. Alright, so as you can see, YouTube is working fine. And I'm gonna well, let's just do the shortcuts later. But for these are known to work fine here, guys, so I'm not gonna open each one of it for you. But for now, let's proceed to our next step. So if you notice with the files that we have here, we were done until this dual space mod 2. So The file number 3 is this installer file, which we will be installing directly to our phone. Okay, so just tap on it and install directly. Just say done, and then so you won't get confused, just hide it anywhere you like. So I'm gonna just put this on, under the tools folder, and then open up DualSpace to clone it. So just clone it there, and every time you try to clone something here in DualSpace, it will always put a check mark on the very first app to show on the list. So make sure you uncheck that if you don't need it. And this is the one that we need here, so I'm gonna clone that one. Okay, so this one, it will serve as our installer for any APK files that we need to install right directly to DualSpace without cloning it. So we're going to install Netflix here, so we're going to launch this one, click on install APK files, then look for the folder we have, which is this one, is the one we need. Then let's install Netflix first. Just wait for it. Of course, if you don't need Netflix, then just skip this part, okay? And then the second one would be this push notification tester file. Alright, both are now installed, and let's check. Alright, so it's already here, and Netflix, let me check on that. Let's see if it opens up just fine. Alright, that opens up file. Now the good thing about this, guys, is that for Netflix you will be able to watch full HD videos, and then, excuse me, let me just check here. The other one was the push notification tester, so make sure to launch it, start, and check request notification, and there you go, works fine. Alright, so now let's proceed to our next files here. So we have the Gmail and the Maps fixed, so these other two as well needed to be installed directly to our device. Okay, done. And then for the Maps, installing and waiting. That's done. Alright, now for those other two apps, so same thing, we are going to hide it. You can put that anywhere in your phone if you want. So again, I'm gonna put this under the tools folder, and then I will go ahead and clone them. Okay, alright, so let me open the Mail app here. Alright, make sure to turn on the sync option and refresh, and that should be all good. And then at this point, guys, you can now install the mod2 file here. So I'm sorry if I mentioned a while ago that we're done with the mod2 file. So actually this is going to be the last file that needs installed. So I believe we only installed the mod1 file, and then we skip to the third file here, to the 7th file. And now we are going to install the mod2 file. Alright, we're done. Alright, let's close everything out. Open to check. Okay. And then here, just say don't show again if you don't want it, of course. Alright, so now we are going to start creating shortcuts for our applications here. And totally that's up to you, okay? But with these ones I'm gonna put these on my home screen app list, and then I'm gonna do YouTube Studio, Netflix of course, and my push notification tester. Alright, as you can see guys, so this is exactly why I made the dual space icon to be just transparent, so your apps would show, you know, just like normal apps on your app list. Okay, and so just to test, let's launch YouTube again. Right, that works great. Netflix. Alright, click on sign in. Alright, you have there the sign in option. Let me try to sign in here just for you to see as well. Okay, and like I mentioned a while ago, you should be able to watch videos in full HD while streaming, and download quality, of course this is, you know, standard. I'm just setting this up because I'm going to be using that later. But here under playback specification, you should see that the maximum playback resolution now shows full HD, and the DRM showing as L1. So in that case, it is confirmed that, well, I have already tested it and used it anyway, so that is definitely working fine. Alright, now with Gmail. So there might be some times guys that I'm just gonna show you this blank white page. Okay, whenever that happens, just close and reopen it to try if it works that way. Okay, that's the very first step that you need to do. And if in case that, or in any case, you know that it's not gonna work that way, so just close it up, go to settings, go to apps, search for dual space. So whenever that happens, this is the best solution that you can do. Force stop it. Storage should be clear with its cache, and then you can go here under users and accounts and delete dual space from here. And don't worry, it's not going to delete your account. Okay, and then I would highly recommend you restart your phone in that process, but on my end, again, since I'm doing the screen recording, I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna close out everything in the background, and then I'll reopen Gmail. There you go, and as you can see, that works fine. And sometimes you just need to, you know, check this sync Gmail option in that case. So let me try to close and reopen this. Alright, everything is good with that. YouTube, working great. This app, that's working. With this photos guys, it is also working fine. So Just gonna turn on the backup option here with this unlimited option, of course. And yeah, pretty much everything is working in that case. Okay, now I would not recommend to use this app for gaming, because as per my previous tasks, especially with PUBG, Call of Duty Mobile, it somehow would ban you for believing that you are using some sort of plugins into using or playing their games and all that. Okay, so that's where our virtual machine for Android comes in, which I'll be showing you in the next video, okay, after this. Alright, so pretty much that's it for now, guys, for this dual space process. Alright, and so just to also let you know, on my end, what I do here is that with this one, since it's having a transparent icon which will look weird on your screen, you can actually choose to just hide it somewhere. And again, what I do here on my end is I put that under tools folder, so everything else is gonna show here on my screen. So as well as this one, because unless if you're not planning on using that anymore, then you can just uninstall it. All the things that you don't want to use anymore here, you can actually choose to just uninstall them if you want to. And also with maps, guys, it actually works here on this dual space mod that I have. So there's just going to be some times that if it does not, just in case, all you need to do is just to go back to your dual space main app here, remove maps, and remember that maps and Gmail are installed directly to our device, and we just had them hidden in some of our folders. So just reclone it, add it back, and then pretty much that's it. You can use that again and it should work just fine. Okay, alright guys, so in my next video I'll show you how to set up our virtual machine option here in step-by-step process as well, on how to do the settings and all that, so it would work just fine and stable on your device. So anyway guys, thank you so much again, and I'm so sorry for uploading this after a day or so from the previous one that I just made for you guys. So I hope this video has helped you to set up your dual space with my modded version of it, and should help you as well to have your everyday applications to work fine here. If you have any questions, any clarifications, or if you have any important apps that you would like to use that's not working here, let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it, and I'll do my best to investigate and see what can be done to make it work here. And pretty much that's it for this video, guys. Thank you once again for watching my videos. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any of our new videos coming up. And see ya in my next one. Peace. Hello my friends, Rensdax TV here, and if you like my video, please smash that like button, share the video, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your help. Here's how you do it. Boom. Bada bing bada boom. And if you are on your phone, here's how you do it.
boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you and see ya in my next videos. Peace.